Hey everyone, it's Justin again, and as you may know already, I've got myself 10 of these Series 16 minifigures bags, which I picked up today, and I'm going to open them and see what's inside. So the first one I got was the Mariachi, and I think Mariachi has something to do with music. Maybe it's a musical genre, I'm not quite sure. But this minifig looks good all the same. I like that he's got a little guitar. If you look closely, he's got some nice printing down the side of one of his legs. That's a really nice detail. And his hat is nice as well, so overall this is good. It's just I'm a little disappointed that I got 2 of these, so never mind. Let me just take his hat off, and whoops, the whole thing's going to come off. So take his hat off so you can see his face a little bit better. And you get a little moustache with this guy. And at the back, there's no alternate print for the head, which is a bit of a shame. So the next different figure I got was the Kickboxer, and I'm really happy with this one. I really like the printing that you get on it. You also get a separate mask, so you get a hairpiece as well, but if you don't want it to wear that, you can put the mask on. And what's really cool is, if you look closely, the boxing gloves are actually built onto the minifig. They're not accessories. So these look really good. These are really nice. I think this is a great minifig. There's no alternate face print, but the one that you get with this is actually pretty awesome. It reminds me of a kickboxer I know at the gym I go to. She looks exactly like this. Here is the Ice Queen, and this girl means business. She's got 2 massive ice swords, or what are they, ice jets maybe, firing out from her hands. And at the back she has an awesome glittery cape. That's really nice. It's got a nice iridescent colour. It actually comes in 2 pieces, so you've got a top piece and a bottom piece, and I prefer that they've done it that way, because I've seen where they've tried to make a cloak in a similar design with a top piece and a bottom piece, but they've only used 1 piece of fabric or material, like they have done for the red cape for Doctor Strange. And it doesn't really work. It's really confusing to put together, and it's just a bit of a nightmare. This is done as 2 separate pieces, and it looks really good. Nice and iridescent. I like this one. She means business. She is up for a fight. Up next is the cute little devil, and I'm not making this up, it is actually called the cute little devil, and I'm guessing it's called cute and little because it's using the kids' legs rather than the adult ones. And this comes with a couple of nice accessories. I really like the tail at the back. This is awesome, and the wings, I think we've seen them before on some different sets, but the tail looks pretty fantastic. And he gets a nice little devil's pitchfork, and what's really cool is the little bucket, the little pumpkin bucket that he's taking with him, so he's obviously going trick or treating, looking for some goodies. This is a really nice one. I really like this. There's no alternate face print, but the one that he does have is really cute. He's licking his lips because he's probably going to get some sweets or some candy. So yeah, this guy, really nice. This guy is the Cyborg, and he's my least favourite. I don't particularly like robots or droid styles anyway, but for some reason at the back this guy's got 2 clips, but they don't give you any accessories to put with it. So that's a little disappointing. Also the printing, it's just not that great, there isn't that much to it. He's got some prints on the side of his arm there, and some on his torso, but this is actually a separate piece which fits on top. So he looks okay. Could have done without him, would have preferred the banana guy, but never mind. There's something for everyone, I guess. This guy is the dog show winner, and he is probably my favourite out of the ones I've seen so far. He probably just pips the cute little devil to the post. I like that his cup has got the little Scotty dog on the front, and this Scotty dog is awesome. He's sticking his tongue out if you look very closely, but it's a really nice design. It makes a nice change from the husky style dog that you often get with Lego sets. I really like his torso print. He's got a rosette with a number 1 on because he's 1, and he's got a little dog bone in his pocket as well. This is really nice. There's a lot of nice details to this. There is no back print, so his torso is plain, but doesn't bother me that much. And there's no alternate face either. And his hair is a little bit weird, but you know, each to their own. Here's the Scallywag Pirate, and this is my least favourite out of all the ones that I got today. Mainly because I'm not a fan of the Pirate series, same with robots and droids. They're just not me, they're just not the kind of things that I prefer. But all the same, if you like the Pirate series, I think you'll like this guy. He does look good. He's got a nice strap going across his chest. He's got a cool little turban, I guess, and he's got a nice little printing on his legs, and if you can just see under the sword, there's a little printing there as well. So this guy's pretty nice. It's just that I don't have much use for him in my city. This one is the Desert Warrior, and again, I'm not particularly a fan of this one. I think his accessories are good. I like the bow and the arrow in his backpack that he's got there. He's got some good printing on. I guess his torso looks okay. It's just that this is a Desert Warrior, and I don't really have a desert theme in my city, so I've got no use for him. I guess if I took this hood or this mask off, He looks a little bit different, a little bit better maybe. He's got quite a good print on his face. There's no alternate print again, so there's nothing at the back. But yeah, I've got no use for this guy in my city. If I get my forest area built up, maybe I can get him in there as Robin Hood or something like that. Other than that, yeah, I don't have much use for this guy. And last up is the Babysitter, and this one looks okay, but it's not really the Babysitter that I'm interested in. I really like the little baby minifigs, or the little microfig I guess they're called. I think they look so diddy, so cute, so awesome, little baby figure. And overall this looks quite good. You do get some printing on the torso here, it's kind of a bold man with a beard, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. And she has a little milk bottle holder as well. If I turn around, there's no alternate expression, and the printing is pretty plain on the back as well. Same for the baby, but to be honest, the baby doesn't need anything more added to it. But the baby just looks fantastic. He is really awesome. It looks like he's wearing a bib and he's got a little elephant print on it, and his cute little face and cute little head is really awesome. This is fantastic. I really like these microfigs. Okay, so that's it. Those are the 10 minifigures I got with the Series 16 sets, and I'm quite happy with most of them. I'm not so happy that I got duplicates, but I've had worse. I remember when I bought the Disney Minifigure Series and I got like 6 Mr. Incredible and 3 Syndromes. But I quite like the ones that I got here. The Ice Queen looks good. I really like the cute little devil. I'm not so keen on the robot or the android. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, or you think I've earned it, please hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for my next video, which is going to be an unboxing or a quick review of Lego Vampire. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.